So a lot of my subscribers and students, they they want to discuss their portfolio with me. They are confused as to what to do. How do you approach a portfolio of stocks? So, for example, recently I had a student who had a portfolio of around 50 lakhs, which is around 5 million Indian currency. And that portfolio was divided into multiple uh, accounts. Some stocks were in the name of the husband, some stocks were in the name of the wife, and moreover, those were divided into multiple brokerage accounts. So 50 lakhs portfolio divided into multiple accounts, brokerage accounts in different names, things like that. And there are more than 100 stocks in the portfolio. So it became like a clutter. Okay. So the student is a very senior person and he was not aware what to do. Now, I don't advise, I don't give any recommendations, any tips or anything. I teach trading. So the first thing I said to my client is you have to decide what portion of this portfolio do you want to allocate to trading, because investing and trading are two different things. Okay. These are two different skills. So if I have a portfolio, I first need to divide this portfolio into two buckets. One is investing bucket and one is trading bucket. Now, within trading, there are two types: swing trading, positional trading. For swing trading, I am looking for double digit return in 2 to 4 weeks. That's my objective. For positional trading, I want to maximize my return in 12 to 18 months as long as the stock remains above the 50-day simple moving average, which is the blue line on our chart. So that is very clear. Whatever amount I allocate to trading, it will be split into swing and positional trading. Okay. And I have to micromanage, I have to actively manage this portfolio. Now let's come to investing. For trading, I will have to look at the charts. For investing, I don't have to look at the chart. For investing, I only need to understand three things. Do I truly understand the business such that it gives me confidence to stay invested at least for the next 10 years? When I say investing, I am talking 10 years. If it's below 10 years, at 3 years, 5 years, not interested. Okay. Do you understand the business enough to stay invested in it for at least the next 10 years? That is the first question. Do you understand the business? Number two, does the management deliver on their promise? So 5 years ago, if the management had promised to do something in the business, have they delivered on their promise? Have they over delivered or have they under delivered? So you have to check the integrity of the management in this case, the qualification of the management in this case, and their past performance record. And number three, is the valuation reasonable? If a stock is valued at 100 times earnings, you are probably not going to make much money in that stock, no matter how great the company is fundamentally. Okay. So, three questions to ask in investing, because in investing, you don't need to look at the chart. People like Warren Buffett do not study charts. Okay. So, do you understand the business? Do you understand the management? And is the valuation reasonable? If you are comfortable answering these three questions and you are comfortable buying the company and staying invested at least for the next 10 years with confidence that the company will do well, then that's a candidate for your investment portfolio where you will not track the stock every day or every quarter. Maybe you will look at it annually, or maybe you will look for some structural or material changes in the company where you might want to argue that this stock doesn't belong to your portfolio anymore. So, since I teach trading, I don't teach investing. I am an investor, but I don't teach investing. My specialization is trading, and that too candlesticks and uh, breakout trading. So, I teach the things that I specialize in. I do not specialize in investing, but I do invest, okay, in stocks and in other areas as well, apart from stocks. Now, once you decide that what part of your portfolio will be in trading and what part will be investing, for investing, you will need guidance. And I have read countless books on the subject of investing. But the best book that I have found when it comes to investing, which summarizes the whole investing game and it presents to you in a very simplified manner, such that even a person from a non-finance background could understand, is this book that you see on the in the front of your screen. It's a very small book. Okay, you can finish reading this book in less than a couple of days if you read quickly enough. Like if you spend like 3 4 hours per day reading, you can finish reading this book in less than 2 days. It's a very thin book. However, the message in the book or the filters given in the book are very powerful. See, in trading, we use some filters and scanners. Similarly, for investing, you have your filters need to be extremely strong, even stronger than what you use for trading, because you want to buy the top 0.1% of the stocks in the stock market. So you are rejecting 99.99% of stocks in the stock market to select those gems which satisfy all the three criteria. You understand the business, you understand the management, and the valuation is reasonable. The book is written by Mary Buffett, who was a former daughter-in-law of Warren Buffett. So she has proper knowledge of the subject. I have read this book at least 5 times. Okay, I have taken notes. I have created filters based on this book, which allows me to scan through all thousands of stocks and come up with those cream candidates which I want to stay invested in for the next 10 15 years. Okay, investing is something which I don't discuss on my channel because the channel is for trading purpose, is for trading education. Okay, so although I invest, but I don't teach investing because there are a lot of factors involved in investing. You have to look at every company is different. You have to look at a lot of factors. So Mary Buffett has a good knowledge of this subject. David Clark has been a long-time student of Warren Buffett. He has taken meticulous notes. So both of them have come together to write this book, which will help you learn how to identify companies which have a durable competitive advantage in the industry that they operate in. For example, one of the filters discussed in this book is that you look for companies with high profit margins. So, for example, if the net profit margin is less than 20%, you would straight away reject the stock. These are not rules given in the book, these are guidelines given in the book. Based on uh, past evidence, it has been found that companies with high gross margins, high net profit margins, have some kind of competitive advantage working in their favor, okay, which make them a better candidate for your investment portfolio. So you will see filters related to gross margin, you will find filters related to net margin. There are a lot of filters discussed in this, debt to equity, things like that. Okay, price to earnings, lot of filters discussed in this book. After you finish reading the book at least twice, thrice, you will be in a position to create your own filter which you are comfortable using in the market. Okay, so please read this book. It will narrow down the list of stocks that you will end up buying. Uh, Although I don't give any recommendation, tips, advice, one general thing you will understand that the more you diversify your portfolio, the lesser is going to be your impact of your profits on your portfolio. So you have to concentrate, not diversify. So in the investment portfolio, it doesn't make sense to hold more than 10 stocks. So that's a 10% position size per stock. And if the stock goes up, you could scale in and things like that. But uh, 7 to 10 stocks is the ideal for an investment portfolio, for an investing account. And as far as trading is concerned, trading depends on what position size you are comfortable with, because trading is comparatively riskier than investing. If you are an advanced trader, maybe 4 to 6 stocks. So we are really talking about a position size of 15 to 25%. However, if you are beginning, you are just learning, okay, 10 to 15 stocks, not more than 15. Okay, then we are talking about a position size of between 5% to 15%, okay, per stock. So that's the split. So the summary is divide your portfolio into two different aspects, investing and trading. You could do mutual funds and fund fixed deposit and things like that, but I am mainly about stocks. Okay. I talk direct stock investing and trading. Okay. So that's why I'm only focusing on stocks, but index funds, mutual funds, all those options are open for you. My focus is only on stocks. So after reading multiple investment books, I can tell you that this book is a summary of everything. If you simply follow the advice given in this book, it will definitely serve you well in your investment account. For trading account, spend half an hour on my YouTube channel every day. You will learn how to trade stocks professionally. So please read this book at least 5 times. Okay, since it's a small book, please read this book at least 5 times so that you come up with your own filters and you invest with confidence. Okay, you will also learn how to track companies after you have bought them. So, this is my recommendation of a book. Remember, I don't give tips and recommendations. I don't do buy and sell recommendations. I don't give any investment advice. But I like to educate my students, my subscribers. So, this is education. Okay. All of my content is for educational purposes. Don't take this as a advice. So, thank you so much for your support on this channel. Thank you so much for your time. Please share this video with your friends, family, and business associates. I think these kind of videos will definitely help them. Definitely buy this book today. Start reading. You can thank me later on email or even on WhatsApp. Okay, better to connect with me on WhatsApp because I can send you a voice message, and I don't like typing too much. But anyways, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time.